All right, the mainstream media really appeared to go all in on Russian collusion since the investigation was announced nearly 2 years ago.
The picture of Russian collusion is coming into focus now.
Certainly say with confidence that there is significant evidence of collusion.
It's so obvious that they were eager to collude with Russia.
I think we have all the proof we need of a scandal that's arguably worse than Watergate.
We are looking at the possibility that the President of the United States colluded with a hostile foreign power to undermine the basis of our democracy.
It's wild to look back on all those old stories. Before the release of Bob Mueller's report, 44% of Americans believed that the president did in fact collude with Russia. Now that we know the truth on this, or at least what Bob Mueller found to be the truth, will the media accept accountability for misleading the public for a very long time? Here to debate that is attorney Angela Dorn and GOP strategist Gus Portella. Let's bring up some information, guys. Thanks for coming on today. Since the president began his term, nearly 1/5 of his evening news coverage has been about the Russia probe. 1/5, and 92% of it has been negative coverage. I mean, that is just a terrible number. Angela, how can the media defend its position in the face of what Bob Mueller just found?
So, Rob, I think the media is going to defend its position by saying that we're not quite sure yet that we were wrong about our position around collusion or about our position on obstruction. We won't be sure until we actually see the Mueller report.
Well, okay, you say that you're not sure if you're wrong, and that's what a lot of people are saying. They're saying that Bill Barr's, summation of this could be inaccurate. But the special counsel, you don't think they would have come out and said something if Bill Barr was totally wrong in what he came up with in that 4-page report?
So I think that's exactly the point. The Attorney General Barr's report was only 4 pages. It didn't tell people what the basis was for Mueller's decision. People do have a lot of faith in Mueller, and they want to understand how he was thinking. Yeah. And I think that people will be ready to concede that they might have been wrong on some points if they can see the full report.
And Gus, when we talk about, remember when BuzzFeed came out with a story that was inaccurate and the special counsel jumped right out and said that's not true? I mean, to all the Democrats that are saying we need to see this full report because they don't trust Bill Barr, it's not much of an argument. Bob Mueller can say anything anytime he wants.
No, not really, yes, and he definitely can. Look, I mean, the media's reputation has been beyond repair here, in my opinion. You've seen them for now 2 years of the Trump presidency, 3 years really, where they've just gone after the president, and on many occasions have been rebuked, as like you said, BuzzFeed, for instance, by Bob Mueller. Look, at the end of the day, the special counsel, Mr. Mueller, concluded that there was not going to be any more indictments, and also in the report that was released, the summary that was released, it showed that there was no collusion, and so that's it. I mean, I think, in my opinion, Democrats should take the loss. Unfortunately, this is what they ran on last cycle, and it'll be tough for them to then run on something to maintain their majority in the House this coming cycle in 2020. So it'll be tough. A lot to answer
Gus,
for.
I mean, when you talk, I mean, you look at the cable news product. Obviously, I work for it, and it's a great thing. But one of the problems with it is that there's so much time, and there's so much time for speculation on things nobody knows. And that's what we saw a lot of with this story, with Russian collusion. You see these numbers like 90% negative coverage for the president. That is a very damning thing to an administration.
100%. Look, you've seen a lot of opinions passed as facts, and that's the problem here, right? You can have all the opinions you want on national TV, but you can't just pass them as facts. And look, there's a really real responsibility here because people are looking to cable television at times for their news sources, and like I said, a lot of these things that should be opinion were passed as facts by outlets like CNN and MSNBC, and really it's their responsibility to clean this up.
Yeah, Angela, last word on this?
Last word. On that, I agree with Gus. It's not about what was not shown, actually, by Attorney General Barr's report. We weren't shown anything. We were told something. So show the people what Mueller actually had to say. Okay. Maybe some folks will back down.
Yeah, that's probably true, and the president even calling to see it all. All right,
exactly.
Guys, thanks so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.